The worst days in Cristiano Ronaldo's life. Hey guys, welcome back to Sports Shore, and in today's video we'll be taking a look at the worst days in the life of Cristiano Ronaldo. If you love this man, you should definitely watch this video and know the hardships he has gone through. Sit back and watch. Cristiano Ronaldo has had some incredible moments in his life. He has a fascinating level of motivation and determination. Everyone has seen and known his greatest and best moments, but no one knows his worst and darkest ones. Here are the worst moments in the Portuguese star's career. UEFA Champions League Final 2008. Cristiano Ronaldo already enjoyed celebrity status at Old Trafford despite being young. He had huge responsibilities on his shoulders. He and United may have won the 2008 UEFA Champions League Final, but the result could have been way different thanks to Ronaldo. The match ended in a draw, with a goal from both teams and things were settled with a penalty shootout. Cristiano Ronaldo was the third penalty taker for the Red Devils. He took his run-up but saw his shot saved by Petr Cech. CR7 was devastated by this failure. However, Edwin van der Sar stepped up and saved his team by saving two penalties. He thus won the Champions League for United and was the real hero of it. CR7 was able to breathe a sigh of relief. He didn't forget that he had nearly lost it for his team. He even considers that day in May 2008 as the worst day of his life. This proves how determined he is to achieve his goal. His past. Now if you look into Ronaldo's past, you'll really wonder whether missing a penalty is the worst day of his life. In his past, he has suffered many wounds that were even more painful. But this hurt helped him become a stronger, well-rounded player, a more mature human, as well as completely devoted father. Euro 2004 Final. In 2004, Portugal hosted the Euros, and it was no surprise when they reached the final and set up a tie against Greece. The Selecao had a golden opportunity to make history by winning the competition on home soil and for the first time. Unfortunately, the worst and impossible situation happened that day. Lisbon was conquered by the Greeks. At the time, Cristiano Ronaldo was only 19. For him, playing the final was the most important of his young blossoming career. But the defeat left him devastated. The boy from Madeira saw his dream vanish. CR7 failed to lift up the trophy. He fell short, inches from glory, but that's not all. While things seemed to be going perfectly at Manchester, he was impacted by a personal tragedy, the death of his father. Jose Denny suffered from an alcohol addiction, and in 2005 this resulted in liver cirrhosis. In just a few months, CR7's father succumbed to his illness. This series of events made it one of the worst years of his life. But in this time, Ronaldo could count on the support of one man, Sir Alex Ferguson. The bond between the two grew stronger after this point, and Ronaldo has had incredible respect for the Scotsman. Now CR7 didn't give up after suffering from this personal tragedy. In fact, it was quite the opposite. CR7 set himself many goals and worked incredibly hard, getting backing, giving 300% and becoming the best. It's with this mentality that he decided to move forward. Over time, Cristiano Ronaldo reaped the rewards of his failures. The obstacles on his journey gave him experience. The Portuguese footballer came out of all of this stronger, more mature, and even more motivated than ever. CR7 always had been a hard worker. His teammates don't even see him as human, but as a machine. Patrice Evra once recalled how once, when Rio Ferdinand defeated him in a game of table tennis, he bought himself a table tennis board, practiced at home for 2 weeks, came back and beat Rio Ferdinand in front of the team. That's the determination Cristiano Ronaldo has. Cristiano Ronaldo set himself goals to succeed. He worked vigorously to transform himself. He only had one objective in his sight, becoming number one. He got up from each of his disappointments to pursue glory. But since 2004, he'd only played one final with the Selecao, like a stone in your shoe that you can't get rid of. However, in 2016, things changed. CR7 found himself with a big opportunity. Euro 2016. In France 2016, Portugal took part in the final of the Euros for the second time ever. They weren't favorites, but were determined to win. For Cristiano, it was the perfect opportunity and failure was an option. However, after 23 minutes of play, the captain got injured and was forced to watch the game from the sidelines. It seemed that CR7 was set for another disappointment. Portugal were being dominated, but they kept fighting with all their weapons. On the touchline, Cristiano Ronaldo was no longer the captain, but the general. This day could become the worst of his careers, but CR7 decided otherwise. He gave his all to motivate his teammates and was rewarded with the win in extra time thanks to a goal by Eder. The worst was finally over and Cristiano Ronaldo and the team had their first taste of success. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.